I'm Jaya Rajimatai. I work as a psychiatric nurse practitioner in Texas. And about my YouTube channel, I do education through entertainment, and I bring some videos, especially, entertainment. That is, we all need some entertainment in life. And, when you talk about extracurricular activities, all of a sudden in my mind it comes dance. And I love dance, I like dance. I wish I could learn it, but I could not. And here today I'm going to present you in front of you Miss Aishwarya Ebi. She's a second year college student. She's doing her bachelor's in electrical engineering. And let us hear from Aishwarya about her passions. And here, Aishwarya is going to talk about an Indian classical dance called Bharatanatyam. So let us hear from Aishwarya. Like, before we go, can you say something about you? Like, how long, your parents migrated from India. So you born here, or how is your background? What about your background?
Yeah, so my name's Aishwarya. I was actually also born in India. We came here to the US when I was about 9-10 months. And I was pretty much brought up here, but I was born in India.
Okay. So when did you start to learn Bharatanatyam?
Yeah, so I started Bharatanatyam when I was about 4 years old. I'm 19 now, so I've been dancing for 15 years. And throughout that whole journey, I've been learning different styles of dance, but specifically stuck to Bharatanatyam.
Okay. So you learned different classical dances?
I've started learning Kathak, but I've stuck with Bharatanatyam for my whole life, majority of my life. And I was under the understanding of Guru Srimati Alpana Kagal Jacob. And she was my guru since the beginning, and I'm still going to her. So
okay, you still learning?
I only go during the summer whenever I get chance since I'm in school.
Okay.
But so I go to her private lessons here and there when I get the chance
okay.
to.
Can you talk more about Bharatanatyam? Actually, what is it?
What is Bharatanatyam? Bharatanatyam is like you said, Indian classical dance. And it has been a form of art since the very beginning, right? Like it has been passed on through generation to generation through students like me, myself, and my peers. And learning through these gurus, I've been able to learn the art form that is Bharatanatyam. It's kind of a art form that incorporates religion and Indian culture, while through the expression and abhinaya movements through your body. And so that's pretty much kind of a basic understanding of Bharatanatyam.
Okay. So you started to learn when you are 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Did your parents put you there, or did you show the interest?
Honestly, I really can't remember, but I'm pretty sure my parents just put me. I knew that I wanted to learn to dance, and my parents always saw that I love to dance. When I hear music, something would just elevated me. Okay. So my parents put me in Bharatanatyam, and I had a hard time sticking with it in the very beginning, since it was pretty rigorous for a kid. You learn so many new mudras, like adavus, things like that you're just not seeing in modern day, right?
Okay.
But ever since then, I loved it so much. I fell in love with it, and it became my passion, and I kept continuing since then.
So how was it? Every year they teach different mudras, or how the teaching?
Yeah, so for teaching specifically, when you first go to your first class, for example, your teacher will sit you down and teach you the foundations or the basics of Bharatanatyam, which is
what is
Aramandi. Aramandi.
I know that my daughter used to go and she hated Aramandi.
Yeah, it was painful for a kid at first because it's strange.
Stand for a long time.
You stand for a long time in a weird, awkward position at first. But I mean, if you go to your first class, first thing your teacher will teach you will be most likely your hand gestures as well as your feet work. And your hand gestures we call mudras, like you said. And your feet work we call adavus. And pretty much an adavu is like the rhythmic pattern that your feet will make to the music of the music that is being played, right? Okay. So it's a rhythmic pattern that you put, and you into your feet, right? And when you do it, it's showing each adabu has a different meaning and a different use. And same with mudras, right? So, for example, there's Katakamukaha. That is the most popular, well-known, one of the first mudras that they'll teach you, right? And it literally is meaning to pluck flowers, or you can use it to show a garland or put earrings on, or things like dainty, very very dainty and very it has a meaning whenever you use Katakamukaha. Another one could be Simhamukaha, right? It is showing the lion. It is showing a lion's face or an animal face. Usually it can be for a cattle's face or things like that. So it's not usually by year, like you said, but rather it's all in one go, and you just learn throughout the years. And throughout the years, you're just continuing to hone your skills for your mudras and adabus.
So it's a combination of mudras and adungus. So it's learning by step.
Step by step.
Okay.
Right.
And to cut it short, what I understood, you are showing whatever you are showing the language.
Yes.
With expressions.
Yes.
Yeah, and that is the mudras.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that is very good. And you learned for last almost 15 years.
Yeah.
15 years. And when you completed, I saw that your graduation.
Yes.
So when did you graduated?
I did my arangetram last year, summer of 2023. Under Guru Srimati Alpanakago Jacob. And that itself took almost a year of preparation. So even though it was done in 2023, I had been preparing since 2022. And I mean,
can you talk more about this arangetram? When somebody is ready to be for the arangetram?
Yeah, so usually your teacher will let you know when they see the growth in you, when they think you're ready to do an arangetram. Obviously, I had the intrinsic motivation to do my arangetram, and I communicated that passion to my teacher, and she helped me throughout the way. But usually it's after most kids will do it between the ages of 15 to 19, and that's because that's when you kind of know the foundation, right? Your teacher will really pressure you into learning that foundation, and until you can't do that, or until you do that, your teacher won't let you do your arangetram.
So, is there anything like that? How many mudras you have to learn before the arangetram? Is there anything like that?
Yeah, so actually, instead of it being like mudras, it's specifically the dances that you do. So an arangetram specifically is the showcase debut of one. It's a solo showcase debut of a student, and it's kind of showing that you have learned everything that your guru can teach you about the art form, right? And you're showing that you learned all these certain pieces. So for me specifically, my arangetram consisted of 10 pieces that I learned throughout my years of dance. We modified and we made a new one, or things like that. We choreographed together to perform solo to my friends and family at my arangetram.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, I don't know if I answered your question, but I mean, my arangetram had 10 different pieces, right? And it was all within the order. So the first 5 or 6 will be the same for everyone. It'll be like Pushpanjali, Ganapati Stuti, or something similar like that. Alaripu, Jati Swaram, these will stay the same. Then towards the end, then you have things that you as a dancer want to put out for your friends and family. So for me specifically, I'm a Malayali Christian, and I did a shabdam based on Jesus' life. Jesus' life story, Jesus' crucifixion. I did my own style of dance to it, and I found Tamil's music to Jesus singing, Jesus' music and story, and I did a dance based off of that.
Okay, so the song, its choreography, everything is done by you and Miss Alpana.
Yes.
Okay.
Me and my guru.
And your guru. And song was from a Tamil song.
Yes.
Yeah. And when somebody is doing the arangetram, anytime did they come out with their own songs?
Their own songs it's very rare for that, because usually these songs come from composers and people in India that wrote based off of like the stories that they heard, or from like, for example, for a Hindu dancer, maybe they found a composer that wrote something from Bhagavad Gita, right? So maybe it depends on each.
So depend on the dancer of the what passion.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's very rare for a new song.
Okay. Okay. So like, if what is your suggestion for someone is getting to learn in Bharatanatyam? You have any suggestion for a young kid who is coming to learn Bharatanatyam? You have any suggestions for them?
Oh, I highly recommend you doing it. It will pressure you at first, but it really teaches you discipline and strength, as well as giving you that feeling of like liberation, that you can do anything. You're given a music piece coming from like nothing, and you're making your own expressions in your own language based off of how you feel from the music. And I'm telling you, it is so amazing, and you will love it once you just stick with it.
Yeah, in the beginning it is hard, but it is, the dance is an art, but you can show your passion, and even it help you to relax.
100%.
Yeah, when you stress out, do you dance?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, when you
if you ask any one of my family or friends, they'll tell you that I'm literally always dancing, regardless of time and day. If I'm ever under pressure, I will take not a phone break, but rather a dance break. It's more refreshing for the soul, as well as physically. It makes you more uplifting, right? It makes you feel refreshed, and it makes you feel happier. Yeah.
So it's a dance is an art, and it will help somebody physically and mentally.
100%.
Because I can see you physical fit, plus it will help you to mentally to relax.
100%.
Okay. And I know that you love dance. It's your passion. Do you have any other extracurricular activities are you interested in?
Yeah, so actually in my college, I'm the captain of our competitive Bollywood dance team. It is a fusion dance team, so it has Bharatanatyam incorporated into it, but it's also Kuttu, Bhangra, hip hop, and learning Bharatanatyam really has helped me be able to choreograph these different styles, as well as being able to perform it, right? Bharatanatyam teaches you how to be precise and be intentional with every single movement in your body, from your facial expressions to your finger movements to your leg and toe movements even. And I mean, for me, my extracurricular activity takes up a lot of my time, but I don't see it as a job, but rather something that I enjoy. Okay. And being captain of this team has taught me so many things, and I'm very excited for this next year also.
Okay. And do you work?
I do tutoring off the side, but other than that, I'm full-time school.
Okay, yeah.
But
I was just asking. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Because, and another thing also, like I know that, but you do some sports activities too, isn't it?
Yeah, I love to play volleyball when I get the chance. I play for church. Basketball also for church here and there. Volleyball, I started playing for like rec teams, our intramurals also, but other than that, I just love volleyball.
And you are a good singer too, am I right?
Oh,
recently, yeah, we had a video with her sing a song, but unfortunately, she got an opportunity to sing soon after the dance, so it was hectic for you.
It was tiring, but I mean, it taught me endurance. I got through it.
And in future, I wish, let us see, maybe I can bring you all some of her songs.
Yeah, that'd be so fun, bringing the family in.
Yeah, that is a good thing too. And it's really very good time, and thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I really appreciate your hard work, and the hard work always pay off. And in future, are you interested any acting, or have you ever tried any? I haven't seen you. I saw you in church shows.
Maybe some church shows, Christmas shows, things like that. But future, I actually hope to open a dance school one day.
Okay.
Being able to share this passion with these kids, these young kids that are also Indian American, also looking forward to cultivating our culture into our everyday life, right? Integrating things that we don't get to see here living in America, but getting a glimpse of our Indian culture through dance. I hope to do that one day, and being able to be a role model for the kids in the next generation. I hope.
Yeah, that is very good. like we don't want our culture to be vanished off.
100%.
Yeah, we have to hold it. Yeah, I always tell to my kids also, we are here in America, get the good part from India and get good part from America and share. It's not only to hold in you, share it in the community.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether you are an African or a American or Spanish, whoever is your friend, whoever is your colleague, share with them the good part of it and be an example.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm so proud of you and thank you very much for giving me these opportunities. Do you have anything else to add about your passions?
Other than thank you for this opportunity, also, I really appreciate being able to talk to you about this and sharing my passion with you. I also wanted to thank my parents for sending me to begin with. I wouldn't have been here without them, and my guru also. And these kids, you guys have to start dancing. It is so amazing. Just stick with it, and I promise you, you'll love it. Trust me, and take my word for it.
And yeah, when you go to college and all, I have one thing to say that I have the YouTube channel and usually always most of the time I talk about mental health. So if there is you feel any of the video is helpful for your colleagues or friends or anybody, so just share with them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. And yeah, now we will just go out and just show some steps, some mudras.
Okay.
My knowledge about dance is very limited, so let us go out and watch some of her. Can you show us some of your mudras?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Aishwarya is going to show us some of her dance step and mudras.
Yeah.
So, which step you learned first?
First step I learned was keeping my hands behind my back, like this, completely flat against my back, and turning your toes out towards your sides, and you bend. This is called aramandi.
This is called aramandi. Okay.
You keep it as long as you can. It's good for your knees. Better for your hip joints. Might hurt some people at first. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but once you get the hang of it, you keep your core up. It tightens your core, helps you with your ab strength. Your arms will come out, helps you with your upper body strength. And first adavu I learned was fully just ta, te, ta. That's it. First thing was that's what I learned.
And what about some mudras? Can you show some more mudras?
Yeah, sure. Some mudras that I learned. I mean, we already talked about Kataka Mukha and Simha Mukha, right? We also, another popular one is Alapadma. Alapadma, literally you go together with Kataka Mukha. It's usually to show either like beauty or like flower picking, or you're trying to show, like beauty, showing new things. It's like a form of a wow. Like, this is exactly how you show wow in words. But yeah.
Okay. So there is a lot of mudras you learned.
Yeah.
So which one you found the easiest one?
Easiest one? Pataka. Easily Pataka.
That was the first lesson.
That was the first one, actually.
Okay,
and there's a song that your guru teaches, and the first one is always Pataka, and they're built upon from there. You just keep your hands straight.
Okay.
Your fingers are tight, close together, and your thumb is in.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
Pataka,
then artha. What is artha pataka?
Ardha Pataka. It goes Pataka, Tripataka, Ardha Pataka.
Okay.
That's your pinky and your ring finger are come in, and they're bent only at the first knuckle.
Okay.
And you keep it out like that. It's more of a uncommon mudra. Usually you show maybe like a plate of some sort or something like that. But yeah.
Okay. So you want to show some other steps or mudras?
Sure, I can show you a step. One of my favorite steps, actually, I can show you is this one. That is one of the adavus, a very popular adavu, where you go onto your tippy toes. You're staying low with aramandi, but when you turn you turn your Kataka Mukha into Alapadma, you land on your toes and you go lower. So if you're starting up front from here, you go talang gutakadi gutakata dingina tonta tajum 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 ta dingina tom. And that's one more.
I know that this is not enough time to say more about Bharatanatyam. You took 15 years to learn, so there is a more steps, mudras. There is a lot to learn, but to cut it short, it is good to learn. It's good for physical and mental health, keeping you physically fit and mentally happy too. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I'm all the best wishes for you to. I hope you can open a dance class soon, and soon you will be graduating out as an electrical engineer too. And you have the passion, so may God bless you to go with to fulfill your dreams and passions. And I'm seeing Aishwarya has got a beautiful garden. Is it do you do anything here, or is your parents who is taking care of
Usually,
the garden?
yeah, it's all Mama and Appa's hard work.
Mm.
I just help water them whenever they ask me to,
Okay.
but it's all their hard work and dedication right here.
Yeah, but you enjoy the nature. You like the nature. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for this opportunity and really meant for it. And I have a the kids. I always says that in the kids in young age, whatever we put it in them, that is going to be grow in them.
Yeah.
So it's as a parents our responsibility to give them an opportunity to expose to different kind of arts or sports, and let them decide what they want to. So I'm so proud of you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, and all the best wishes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you, Auntie.